Live from the Texas Cheerlickers Studios. It's in the building with Mike Taylor and Rudy J.
If y'all think that I am getting soft or enlightened in my new age.
All right.
All right. Christmas music on radio stations. I've decided that I'm okay with it. It is what it is. It's never going to go away. They're going to do it every year.
I'm already Christmas music out. You know, AD.
Wow.
AD, it starts November 1st.
Oh, well, yeah, you have to because of where you work.
And it's like, see, you're in the car, right? So it's like, what, 30 minutes? Well, it's Mike Taylor. It's 15 minutes tops. He ain't going nowhere longer than 15 minutes.
Not if I don't.
I'm in the store for 5 hours.
God.
It's beginning to look.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's beginning to look a lot like it's 85 degrees.
Yeah,
We're playing
but
Christmas music in October.
The science says it makes people shop.
It does. Because people aren't like me. They're not cynical and pissed off all the time. And
what are you doing listening to, what is it, Magic?
You know who I live with, dude?
Was it Magic 101?
Yes, it's been, yes.
And she's all in?
Oh, dude, yes.
So then you're not all in. You're all.
But I'm okay with it. Like, old me would have been like, we may have to break up. Or we may have to have a discussion. You can't listen to that while, maybe this is why I'm divorced twice over. I had, because I didn't, maybe I wasn't as compromising back in the day. I was more, the older I get, the less Larry David I become.
Yes.
Ironically.
I only have so much energy, so
I'm
some
okay
stuff,
with it.
pick your battles.
Yes.
Pick
maybe
your
that's
battles.
it.
You're picking your battles.
Yeah, I mean, I only have so many waking hours a day.
Right.
And my car, when I'm not the only one in it, is Christmas music. And I'm okay with it, though.
Your tree's already up, so that makes sense. It's on brand.
Yes, I put my tree up last week.
I put mine up the week I come back from Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
We'll put it up there
because I live with someone who is completely at peace with who she is, and sweet and kind-natured and jovial and always in a good mood and always sees the glass half full. Always sees the good in people. I live with someone who has a lot better personality than I do. Who is higher character.
She don't mind giving you shit. She was messing with you when
she will give me shit.
She gives you shit. She don't mind giving you shit. It was giving you shit.
Yeah, I'm like, man. So we're parked out here, and because she gave me a ride because we still only have one car. Rudy shows up, and I could tell she just couldn't wait to tell you that I spilled Chile in the car. She wanted to make fun of me.
Yeah,
to Rudy.
I love it.
Because
that's true love.
We went and got tacos this morning, and we were parked, and I was getting the chile out, and I got out of the car, and she's like, "What are you doing?" I go, I don't trust myself. So I got out of the car, put the taco up on top of the car, on the foil, of course, and then put the chile on. And then as I'm getting back in the car, I spill the fucking chile all over the floor of the car.
That's some bookie shit.
Yeah, and it's like she couldn't wait to tell Rudy on. But she's of higher moral character than me.
Right.
She is way more at peace with who she is than anyone I ever known. And so she's got my ass. Of course it's green.
Verde ways. It's verde way.
See, it depends on what you're having. Green, 9 times out of 10 it's green.
Salsa verde.
Yeah. And I find myself okay with it because old me would have been like, fuck no, we don't listen to Christmas until after Thanksgiving.
Right.
You don't put your Christmas tree up until Black Friday.
Right.
I don't want to hear Nat King Cole 1 second before midnight on the Friday after Thanksgiving.
Facts.
But I've been forced to.
So how long is this going to last?
The last few years. The Christmas music?
For her and her in the car.
Until after Christmas is over,
Good
for sure.
Lord.
But Merry Christmas.
Because it's like 60 songs, and it's like a rotate. How many times have you heard the same one?
A lot, and so Q101, Rudy referenced a second ago. They are the iHeart chick station.
They make their year in 2 months.
Their entire year of these 2 months. They make no money between January and October. Their entire budget is made this time.
Yes.
They're as seasonal as a radio station could possibly.
I know that signal's way up.
They will blow out all of the other stations in the book over the next 2 months because most people want to hear Christmas music, and I'm either getting old and soft Or maybe I'm getting enlightened and I'm letting, like you said, I only have so many hours in the day. There's so many things to complain about. So you know what? Merry fucking Christmas. It's in the building. Welcome to the Christmas season, where we're gonna have another day today where I think it's gonna be like 83 degrees. And
Is
beautiful
it?
and sunny. Yeah. It's Texas, baby. We don't get cold but about 2 weeks a year. So welcome. Ruben Villegas. I don't even want George Strait Christmas music. I mean,
I do soulful
I know
Christmas. When
what
I'm
you
at the store, I
mean.
do soulful.
At least they let you
Yeah.
change the dial.
Yeah, I could change the
Yeah.
diet as long as it's Christmas.
My other complaint is, so here's my complaint. Cool, let's do Christmas. I cannot stand, though, super depressing Christmas songs.
Yeah,
Let's keep it upbeat.
keep it upbeat.
If only in my dreams I'll have a blue Christmas without you.
Yeah, I don't want
want to
that.
hear the sad
No.
shit. Because I've also lived long enough, I think, in my life to where I'm okay with all the Christmas music in November. But I have been through some shit in my life. Honestly, no, there's a fine line between having Christmas spirit and falling into depression this time of year for a lot of people.
It depends.
And I'm in that boat. Because I start thinking about, mistakes I've made. Because people tend to this is when people analyze themselves, I think, a lot this time of the year. Don't you agree?
I agree. And
Take a look at your life.
It's also for a bunch of people. I went to a funeral not too long ago. It's going to be my cousin's first Christmas with their mom not being here, or your dad not being here. First Christmas with your spouse, your brother. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like a lot of people, that comes up, and it's like you don't even know if you should be celebrating. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, dude, should I be happy? I don't know. So it's weird. It's definitely weird.
Because we've lived long enough now where we know people that have died. And we have loved ones who have lost people.
And this is your first Thanksgiving. This is your first Christmas without said person.
And I tend to get in these weird moods this time of the year where it's like, am I doing all of the right things?
I can see it for you, especially if the twins are 5 hours, 20 hours away.
Yeah, that's part of it.
Hell yeah, it's a part of it.
I had a nightmare the other night that they went missing.
Jeez, that's a nightmare. That's not a dream.
Yeah, and I don't normally have nightmares. Once or twice a year, I'll have a dream that wakes me
Me too.
up.
I don't have nightmares.
I had one of those the other night where I'm literally I awake in my bed and then I'm up and I'm
happy or
yeah, but then I'm just because we live far apart. You know what it was? So I bought MJ a shirt online and had it mailed to him, and it was the wrong size. And I was pissed off because I was 99% convinced that I didn't screw up. The app did. And it's a real cool shirt, and he got it. He was all excited, and it was 2 sizes too small. So I'm like, son of a bitch. And so I don't know if it was that. Something triggered me where I just had this nightmare. I guess it was because I live far apart from them.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can't just go run to his house, pick up the shirt, and go exchange it at the store. I have to go through the whole process again. Have him return the shirt, get the refund, buy him a new one that fits, blah, blah, blah. And that set off a nightmare where they were missing. No one had any idea where they were. Both of them were just gone. Yeah, it was just awful. It woke me up in my sleep. So my mother used to go to jail every Christmas Eve there for about 5 years in a row in the 90s. No bullshit. Grandma Becky spent 3 out of 4 Christmas Eves locked up in the Tarrant County cell holding because she'd get hammered. Yeah. My mother was like me. She would over-evaluate her life this time of the year, and she would get depressed, and she'd go out and get loaded and get a DWI, or she'd get in a fight in a bar, or have a fight with whoever her husband was at the time. I'm not like that, but I do. There's a fine line between being excited for Christmas, being happy about Christmas, hype for the tree. Hell yeah, let's put the tree up in November. Let's play Christmas songs all day. There's a fine line between me doing that and me being, oh my God, I'm a terrible father. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm letting Nina down because I don't have a full-time job. That kind of shit. Fine line.
I know.
So I don't want to hear the sad music.
No sad music. I know people that are depressed because they can't get the things for the kids they want. So Christmas is an ass whip.
Especially as a father, you think, wow, am I not providing the proper Christmas for my family because I suck as a guy? And it's not. And the answers are no, it's not true at all. But it's those things that you do when you've lived this long enough. So Merry Christmas.
So keep the Christmas music upbeat, Magic.
Damn right. I don't want to hear the sad shit.
Yeah.
I want to hear Nat King Cole and Mariah Carey. I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear the breakup songs or the shitty parent songs or I can't be home for Christmas or I don't want to have a blue Christmas without you. I want to keep it upbeat. We're supposed to be celebrating. Christians are supposed to be celebrating the birth of Christ.
Right.
So let's not have all the depressing songs.
Are you a Macy's Day Parade guy? You watch it?
Not in a long time, but I'm sure this year we will be because Nina loves the holidays, and so do her boys. And we'll be in New York on the day of the parade.
I bet you're going.
No, we're not going.
Too much of
I've already been told I don't have to go.
Okay.
They were going to go last year, but it rained.
Oh, okay.
No, but we'll get up and we'll watch it, and I'll have a good time. I'll watch the parade, and then we'll watch the Cowboys game, and we'll have
production meeting on there. What day you leaving?
I leave Tuesday. I leave a week from tomorrow.
The 25th.
So I will not be available to do a show Tuesday. We can do if y'all want, we could do like a bonus Monday night show. We'll do a member.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. I leave a week from Tuesday.
Right.
I'm good for a show on Wednesday. Thursday we're going to do the post game show, and Friday, let's talk about Friday. I think they got some shit planned because it's my birthday week. I don't know.
Friday.
Or we can do nothing. Or we can do
Thanksgiving. We're not doing no show.
I think we might go down to Chinatown. And
give me a shopping in Chinatown. Give me a Louis man.
You want a Bluey?
Yeah, I want a Louis man bag, like the crossbody.
You got
it. I'll Venmo you.
I might not be able to find you a Louis. I could find you
a Huey.
A Huey.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Or they don't have Prada, but they've got Strata.
Yeah, give me all that.
Bookie, why are you so quiet? How was your weekend, sir? How we doing? Are we good? You like Christmas?
He lost his ass this weekend.
You lose a bunch of money. Now you can't buy Helga nothing. You feel like you're a terrible human being.
That's just my general day-to-day feeling. But no, we're doing fine.
Okay, good. But no worse for the wear. Very good. It is show 446 up in the building from the Texas Cheer Liquor Studios at Pub Sports Radio in San Antonio, Texas, where Rudy and I emanate from each and every day. The audio disseminator is Jose Bouquet. You can become a member of our show for as low as $4.99 a month by going to the YouTube channel. Click on Join. We gained 66 new members in the last 30 days. Thank y'all. I wish I had an applause sounder right now. I appreciate that.
Bookie has
66 people have become members. Thank you. Thank you. You're helping Rudy and I provide for our families and keep me out of the suicide thoughts. I'm kidding. I'm not suicidal, but I do get a little melancholy for sure this time of the year if I let myself think about it too much. All right, let's get into it. We do have a Cowboys post-game show tonight after the Raiders game. I saw you posted something, or you shared something. It was our first look at – it was Osa Odigizua, Jadeveon Clowney. I don't always forget the guy we got from the Packers' name.
It was
Kenny Clark and Quinnen Williams, the new guy from the Jets.
Yeah.
All standing around each other.
And
that's about as good as a front four as you can hope to have.
Yeah, my post was, I think these hogs can get this thing out of the sewer. I didn't say, people fail to read captions. I didn't say they were going to be number one. I didn't say they were about to win 7 games in a row. Mm-hmm. I said get it out the sewer, which, it can only go up. When I looked at them, I was like, maybe now you get some, get some pocket collapsing. Mm-hmm. Maybe Clowney frees up himself. He gets a few more pressures, which takes some of the, pressure off of the DBs and the safeties. I think this crew can get it out of the sewer. So, and again, all we've asked them is to get to the mid-20s, get to the upper to mid-20s.
Yeah,
as far as overall.
Ain't on the team. We get
right. Get to the upper mid-20s, and, if Dak can keep doing what he's done, and, Dak and the offense can actually, not have to press and actually be able to run the ball and maybe be able to Dak and dunk a bit and not have to go for the big plays because they're down 14 because the defense sucks, maybe this thing does change. So I do feel like when I looked at those four, I was like, it may be working with something here.
Call me nuts, but as we sit here and as we do this show for you live viewers, it's, 10-something in the morning on the day of the game. I'm really confident that they're going to go out and beat the shit out of the Raiders tonight.
I hope so.
I do. I call me stupid.
It's a must-win, like you texted this morning.
I reserve the right to be an idiot this morning. Later tonight when we're doing post-game show, if this thing does not work out. But we do have the debut of Quinnen Williams, who will provide, breaks for Osa and Kenny Clark, and they can kind of rotate the three of them in and out. I don't know how much Quinnen will play. He needs to play a lot, honestly.
He should play the whole freaking game.
There's no reason why he shouldn't. He's been here 2 weeks now. That's plenty of time, and as good as he is. It's Logan Wilson's debut as a Cowboy at linebacker, which can't get any worse. DeMarvion Overshown, the former Longhorns great from Arp, Texas, near Tyler.
Is the prostitute back?
Finally plays tonight. No, you talking about Trayvon Diggs?
No, Hooker.
Oh, Malik Hooker's back tonight. Yes, Malik Hooker should be back. Donovan Wilson, the former Aggies great, he should be back in the lineup tonight. They're not going to all of a sudden become the 92 Cowboys defense, but like Rudy just said, we're not asking you to be top 10 at this point. We're asking you to be fucking competitive. Just give Dak and the offense a little bit of give them a chance.
We think that the other team is going to score every time they touch the ball.
Yeah, it's that bad.
Keep in mind, look how Jacoby Brissett has looked after the Cowboy game. Like shit.
Right.
He's looked like shit.
Yeah.
But against the Cowboys, he was, first team All-Pro.
Sure. So
that's what we've gotten. And with this again, I think it helps, and I think they get this out the sewer.
Funny enough, I mean, Jordan Love looked like, okay, this is Jordan Love. He's continuing his ascension to elite quarterback play when he hung 40 on Dallas a month ago. Hell, have they scored 40 since total?
No, I don't
until
think so.
Yesterday when they played the Giants, they hadn't scored more than one touchdown.
They barely beat
game
Jameis Winston.
Yeah, and it's just like, just be competitive a little bit. Just, I don't know, make the team punt twice in the game. Make Dak not have to force passes in the fourth quarter, because if they don't score 40 points, they're not going to win. Take a little bit of pressure off of the Cowboys offense. Because like I've said before, which I know a lot of y'all don't want to hear it because it brings bad juju, at some point you're going to lose somebody on offense. That's just how football goes.
Facts.
They're going to lose, they're going to lose the starting running back for the year at some point. Or, God forbid, but CD may tweak a knee and be out for a month.
Or Pickens, whatever.
Blow out his Achilles tendon. These things happen in football. It's the NFL. You have got to alleviate some of the pressure on the offense, because right now they can't afford one injury. They can't afford to punt one time, or the Cowboys will lose. The Raiders, on the other hand, are terrible. Pete Carroll never should have taken the job. Geno Smith is mediocre. No, this is going to fuck up Pete's legacy. No one can win in Vegas. They may have changed the city, but it's the same ding-dong organization. What are they, 2-7?
They
going
suck.
Into the game? They suck. There is no reason the Cowboys should not, with the reinforcements on defense tonight, at least be good enough or less crappy enough to at least make Geno Smith have to punt once.
Yeah, Geno better not have the game of the season for himself.
Which wouldn't stun me, but if the Cowboys lose tonight, we may cancel all the post-game shows for the rest of the year. We won't, because we have a sponsor.
Yeah,
so
I know what you
all
mean.
that to say, Cowboys and Raiders tonight on Monday Night Football. We get Joe and Troy again, which is cool. Rudy and Buki and I will have Cowboys post-game show. Cowboys Knee Jerks presented by Price Chevy down in Pleasanton, Texas. They will bring the Cowboys post-game show tonight, and their asses better win. That's all I have to say about that. All right. You mentioned the store. So if you walk into any of the 7 area Texas cheer liquors anywhere in town, you're going to hear Christmas music. It's going to put you in a good mood. And it'll make you want to put a little pep in your step and buy an extra bottle of something for the holidays. A lot of y'all do have off days coming up. It is getting ready to be that wonky work schedule part of the year. So load up in any of the Area 7 Texas cheer liquors, and always mention in the building, not Rudy, not me, not Boogie, in the building. So whether you're buying beer or whiskey or tequila, or you're getting the Jose Bouquet Run My Cheeks Lit kit, it does not matter. 5% off at all Texas cheer liquors.
And I have a good source that tells me that they are getting a store pick Eagle Rare barrel in the next couple of weeks. So, good gift for Unc, for Grandpa, for Dad, for your brother, for your homie. We got a exclusive Eagle Rare barrel.
Nice.
Coming to the store in the next couple of weeks. So y'all get ready for that. That's gonna be a great gift for this holiday season.
I've never had Eagle Rare.
It's delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Delicious.
Is there something you might compare it to? I've had most of the others. I've not had Eagle Rare. I've never had Old Pappy because you can't find it.
Pappy, yeah. Well, Pappy's on the way too, but Pappy is...
That's different.
Yeah.
That's Gucci.
That's for you. You need to tell your landman about that.
That's actual product. That's not strata.
That's for landman.
You can't find that in Chinatown.
Yeah, that. I can buy a cash car for a bottle of Pappy. I can get a cash car for my 17-year-old before I buy a bottle of Pappy. But Pappy's on the way too for those that got it.
Really? All right. Well, let me know when that happens.
I got you.
He's going to have Pappy in the store?
It never makes it to the store. He has about 7 to 10 clients.
Oh, okay.
That's
You have to be on that allocated list.
Yeah, you got to be someone that spends money with them regularly.
I see.
But he has a good 5 to 7 guys. But if somebody wants one, he'll take care of them.
Yeah. Well, so you mentioned the landmen. They all drink whiskey every Friday in the office.
When it lands, I'll let you know.
And it ain't cheap shit.
No, it ain't no bullshit.
All right, y'all want to get violent up in here? It's in the building here on Love You Hard TV. It's time to get violent. It's time for People I Want to Punch, presented by the Law Office of Orlando Kill.
Now, it's time for People I Want to Punch on In the Building.
All right, who you punching?
Man, receivers have had my ass chapped this whole season, and they keep it chapped. I want to punch Jamar Chase, not only for doing the worst thing you can possibly do to another person, but forgetting that at an NFL game, Jamar, there's about 1,763 cameras. And when you spit on someone and then come to the post game and say you didn't spit on them, and then we're like, you do know they got like $30,000 cameras
everywhere.
And then you lie about it. Like, first of all, you get 2 punches. You get a combination. I'm going to hit you with a 1-2 because you do that, first of all. Second of all, you lie about it. Like, there ain't 1,000 cameras there. I'm over that, dude. I don't like. There's a point with me where your talent runs out of gas too. Like, you know, Mike and I, we both believe in, hey man, talented dudes get away with shit, but his act is completely bullshit. I don't care how talented he is. I don't give a shit. Like, you don't get to spit on people. He should probably be suspended. Their season's over anyway. Suspend his dumbass for having the nerve to lie about it after you actually spit on someone. Worst thing you can do, punch Jamar Chase. I'm over that dude. Unless he wants to be a bear.
I've never even considered spitting on another human being. It's just the most degrading thing you can ever do.
You know what I mean? Like, not only that, if you do spit on someone, expect to be shot.
Yeah. Remember how Dak kept his cool on the opening night against the Eagles? Because he didn't want to get thrown out.
Yeah, it was smart on that.
And they chunked that dipshit. Cowboys almost beat the Eagles.
Yeah.
I want to punch Draymond Green for being a bitch. And not even for the Wemby thing the other night. I know what he was trying to do. That was part of his job.
Yeah.
You see him bow up on a fan last night in New Orleans?
I did.
The fan kept calling him Angel Reese.
Yeah.
At some point, and I know they need him because they don't have a lot in Golden State, which we'll talk about this first week. When do the Warriors just check out from him and just get rid of his ass once and for all? He ain't nothing without them.
No, we talked about that.
It's a shame that they still need him.
Yeah.
He bowed up on a fan last night, and the fan kept calling him Angel Reese. Do people call her Draymond when she's out there on the court?
That dude was pretty tall. He was standing eye to eye with Draymond.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, old dude about 6'7".
He's some big season ticket holder down there. And Draymond, I thought he was going to punch the guy, and Draymond's like, well, he kept calling me a woman. He kept calling me a woman. I've got 3 kids with a 4th kid on the way. I'm not a woman. Okay, toxixical. Jeez. And they asked the fan's like, I didn't call him a woman. I called him Angel Reese.
That is a woman.
I know it is. I know. Fuck with his manhood.
But no, Draymond's act, I'm talking about him and Steve Kerr almost come to blows.
Yes, he's literally gone to blows with teammates.
Yeah, he hit Jordan Poole. I don't know what the Warriors are thinking by keeping him around.
They need him. It's a shame that they do. I wish they did. If I were a Warriors fan, I would
just think about that. They walked away from Klay Thompson.
Yeah.
Before they walked away from Draymond Green.
Yep. Because he's still scrappy and gets in people's way and
he helps them win games. He does. Yeah. And that system, he helps them win games.
Yeah.
But that's a good punch though, because the act is tired.
See, absolutely. Orlando Kell's not a happy guy right now. We'll talk about that in a minute too.
Oh yeah, he's not.
So
have you talked to him?
Oh yeah,
He did.
my phone blows up all day long. You can tell who's playing simply by who's texting me. Because I can tell, oh, the Aggies kick at 11. Okay, I just know that all my Aggie buddies are going to blow me up between 11 and 3.
Now, what was your phone like in that first half with the
Not
Aggie
good.
fans?
Not good.
Wasn't good.
Well,
Right?
a lot of them didn't say shit till it was over. A couple of them didn't say a word. One buddy normally texts me during the game. Didn't hear anything from him until the game was over, and I reached out to him. I wrote "Never a doubt," LOL, and he's like, "You didn't want to know me in the first half. I thought my wife was going to kick me out of the house."
So if your husband takes football way too seriously,
yeah, if you have had it with that Aggie in your life that has no emotional balance.
or if your wife doesn't understand your passion for football, call Orlando Kell and get her ass up out of there.
Get her ass up out of there. She should be on that roller coaster ride with you. It is Orlando Kell, the official family lawyer of In the Building, a proud grad of UT Law. You know how hard it is to get into UT Law?
Shit.
You cannot be a slappy and he's magna cum laude, I think, at UT Law too. So I don't even know what magna cum laude means. I just know it means he did good.
It's damn near 4.0.
210-775-4995, or you can email OK, which is ironic his initials are OK, Orlando Kell Law at gmail.com. Orlando Kell Law at gmail.
We're a very transparent show, and I'm just going to tease this, but
all right,
there's an Xbox in the studio. And I'm just going to say, I don't know why, but Buki has brought
what that is? I don't know.
Buki has brought his Xbox into the studio, and I have no idea why. So I'm just going to tease that. Maybe the members will know.
Maybe they will.
I think the members will know.
Yeah, a lot of experimenting going on today, and members only.
What is Xbox?
Game like
What
PlayStation, but the other one. Like PlayStation is Apple. Xbox is Microsoft.
Oh, I thought it was a reference to one of my ex-wife's Panochis.
Your ex's box?
Yeah. I don't know what an Xbox is. I'm kidding. I'm playing dumb.
I know MJ has Xbox or PlayStation.
I don't neither.
Yes, he does.
He has to go to the buddy's house. His mom ain't buying him that shit.
Okay.
I ain't buying it. See, that's the way you do it. You don't buy the kid the Xbox. The best friend has it, so if the kid wants to play it all day, you got to go to the friend's house.
Get
that
your
way
ass
when
out.
they're in the house, they're not stuck on that shit.
I said at PlayStation is Apple. I know it's not Apple. I'm just making the comparison for the old guys, JR. I know it's not Apple.
Yo, J.A., you better not be over 35 years old.
I know it's not Apple.
No
I was like, yo,
worth his spit corrects another man on video games.
I was comparing Apple and Android because for the people that don't know.
Nothing.
Jesus.
I don't even know what Xbox is.
That's what I was trying to explain to him, man. Gosh. That's what I was trying to explain to you, but this guy took it all to heart.
I didn't know that Xbox did more than just video games. Like, you can watch movies on there, right?
Yep. I would say my Xbox is my second most important electronic device.
So if
your phone.
No, my laptop and then my Xbox and then my phone.
Okay, so if Helga got pissed at you and broke the Xbox and screwed up all your ratings and everything, are we gonna have to bail you out of jail?
Yeah, Orlando, I would need you, buddy. Yeah, it'd be tough. It'd be like spilling
I've seen the girls, and I'll go to the gamer guys. I've seen the girls delete their dudes 2K history.
Yeah, that would be
like, and I'm talking about these dudes go nuclear. And I'm like, bro, she just wants you to touch her pizza once every couple weeks,
or at least try to.
Yeah,
let her know you still want her. Even if
she just wants you to look at her once in a blue moon.
Sure, women. That's how women do it. They don't necessarily want to bang you all the time. They want you to pursue them all the time.
Right.
That's how they roll.
Yeah, I've seen some crazy videos about women and messing with their dudes gaming.
Can't do it. Can't win with them.
Jeez. Can't win with them. Can't win with them.
Can't win with them.
Anyway, I'm just teasing that. There's an Xbox in the studio. We'll leave it at that.
Rube the dude calling me out because my kid doesn't have any video games. First of all, that's his mama's decision, right? He lives with her 99% of the time. But I wouldn't, like, if I were to call my ex-wife and say, hey, I'm going to buy the kids a PS5 or Xbox or whatever, she would shoot it down, but I'm actually glad they don't. So you want to call me out? You know what? That's because my kid's busy doing this. Look at that.
Riding a bike.
Can you zoom in on that?
He can't zoom in that far.
Can't zoom in on a phone. My kid's this is a picture of my kid riding a bike in the Hawaiian sunset along the front of the street they live on. So, my kid's busy playing. My kid does play video games.
He rides his bike
but not
to go
all
play
day
video
long.
games.
Right, yeah. If you go play video games, you need to ride the bike.
Yeah, I like it.
You need to move your body in order to sit there all day on the Xbox. So I have a feeling that Rudy and I have to play something in the members only is what I'm guessing.
As long as it's not playing with Buki.
You guys are going up against each other.
Okay.
Oh, God. I don't even know the buttons on Xbox.
My only request, if this is
sucks.
what's happening, my only request is that it's sports.
It will be sports.
All right, because at least I'll know the concept of what I'm supposed to do. I won't know what the buttons buttons do.
I would say it's not all traditional sports.
Oh.
Okay.
Is it going to be Duck Hunt?
Is this the WNBA?
No, we're going to do college football, start off traditional, a little missionary, and then we'll put it in the butt and we'll do golf.
So golf is put it in the butt?
And
I mean, I know how to play golf too.
And then we're going to put it
I guess
real freaky and we'll have you guys on the racetrack.
Oh, I'm going to be driving a car?
I'm going to be driving a car.
Okay.
We're down.
That's probably the easiest of the three, the car driving, right?
Yeah, that's the cum shot.
We don't have to compare everything and be so vulgarity. Why do we have to be so vulgar when we do this?
It's 30 minutes in.
God.
We're good.
Yeah, we are.
We hit the limit.
Moving
30
on.
minutes means you can curse. It doesn't mean you can be nasty. God. She probably don't want you probably messing with her. See, now we'll see what you start on the chat. Guillermo, racetrack is eating ass.
There you go. There you go, Guillermo. Now you're starting to get it.
Wow, what would beach volleyball be?
Sex on the beach.
Orgy?
Beach volleyball is definitely scissoring.
Well, are you sitting in the corner?
Scissor.
Which I'm fine with. I like sports. I like all of them. So there ain't whatever y'all got to compare it with when it comes to the sex, I'm down with.
Yeah, shots.
I don't want to get peed on though. That's it.
All right.
Shots of
that must be like Arabian camel racing. That's getting peed
sure.
on. Okay.
That's the good stuff.
getting peed on.
That's the good stuff.
Okay, very good. God almighty.
Cricket.
Can we talk Spurs?
Taking
God
a shit on something?
almighty. Let's talk Spurs.
Let's talk Spurs. I got to talk these people off the ledge, man.
So yesterday, the Spurs decided to sit Victor Wembanyama. Precaution. He's got a sore calf or something like this. I don't think it's probably no big deal. They don't want him playing 82. If that man, and after what they went through with his blood clot, if that man has a hair out of place, they're going to make him sit out a game in being super uber cautious with him. Yes, volleyball is badussy. Thank you, Almarowski. God, see what we started? See what he did. So they beat the Kings yesterday, a terrible sad sack Kings organization. D. Fox had a good game, which he needed to have one because he was not good in the Golden State game. He was actually sucked in the Golden State game.
He did.
And so they decide not to play Wemby. They lose Castle in this game.
Yeah, they did.
Have we seen an update on his hip that kept him out of the rest of the game? It's a hip.
No, I haven't.
I've not seen anything.
Look, I could check. Go ahead.
Now, he was chilling on the bench with the guys, which tell me, so he didn't have to go to the hospital.
Castle
So I don't know what
update.
his status is. Anybody see an update this morning on Stephen Castle? Let me know. So he doesn't play the second half. Wemby didn't play at all. And they beat a shitty sad sack Kings team in a weird.
They're gonna have a fire
start.
sale here soon. I think Sabonis. I think the freaking Levine. I think they're gonna get all of them.
Is Vlade Divac their coach still, or did they hire a real head
No.
coach?
It's Christie.
Oh God, it's Christie. Is he still throwing gang signs to his old lady every time the Kings make a basket from the bench?
He used to kiss. He used to blow the kiss, and he would have her on the team flight.
Oh my God,
Bookie's
still
hot.
that ass whipped. God, I mean, P-whipped is what he was. It was an ass whip to me. He was P-whipped. But Friday night, I was ass whipped. I was pissed.
Go ahead. I'll let you go
if you were
first.
sitting in my apartment with me and my daughter was over watching the game with us, when Fox's shot rimmed out at the horn,
Fox's shot rimmed
at
out
the end of the game.
Oh yeah.
When Fox missed the would have been game-winning shot, you would have heard this. God damn it! I scared everybody in my apartment. I was legit pissed off they didn't win that game because
So
Friday
that was
night,
the first one.
That was the second game.
That was
the second Warriors game.
That was the second one, right?
I thought they were going to handily beat the Warriors. It was the second time they saw them out of 3 nights. I just thought, and I still think this. The Spurs Friday night, the Spurs are deeper. They are more balanced. Mm-hmm. They are younger than the Warriors. But the Warriors have that effing number 30. And De'Aaron Fox was terrible in the second half and gave no support. Had he been 1% better, they would have won the game. But because he was not very good, and the freaking Warriors have that damn number 30.
He had 95 points in San Antonio.
That was a very frustrating night. And
95.
It's also, I think, I'll see what you think about this. They got Luka torched their ass week and a half ago. They couldn't do anything about it. Steph cooked their ass 2 nights out of 3 and beat them both times. It was a reminder that while we're still young and deeper and balanced and talented and better, and I'm happy with the win yesterday and they beat the Rockets and all this kind of thing, they're what, like 9-4 now or whatever it is? There's still a long way to go when it comes to being elite. The Spurs are not quite there yet.
They may be not quite there yet, but I saw a lot of people upset with Mitch, like, as far as where we talking about rotation, we're talking about Champagny. I know how to really pronounce his name, but I like saying Champagny better. But look, man, it's 82. You're gonna lose games. I would be more mad at the first one up 16 than the second one. And also, good thing you only play a team, because when the Warriors are playing the right way and they're moving without the ball, there's a tough team to guard. Anytime you look up, there's 5 guys moving. That's a tough team to guard. But, everybody mad at Fox. Like, Fox is finding out that he's not homegrown. It's like, damn, LaMarcus Aldridge, Dick Jefferson. I think Fox is going to be the next guy that, hey, we didn't draft you. You came here. You're an outsider. And we're going to blame you for everything. Like Mitch drew, like, you want to be, people are mad at Mitch that he drew up the play for Fox. I mean, you're going to lose games, man. This is a very, very tough league to win every night, man. You're going to lose games. And then they're still, and again, that's the other thing, Mike, you said it last week. And Buki could probably look this up real quick. How many games have they played together? Speaking of Fox and Wemby,
9.
I don't know how many games they played together. It's still a lot going on, man. I'm not upset about those 2 losses. I understand that's how this league works. But you're right, Mike. It is one of those things where it's like, okay, we kind of found out we're still young.
You're right about all this. I'm still pissed. I was pissed.
Yeah,
I'm over it, but I was pissed that night.
They played together. No, they played together more than 5
last year.
5 last year. So what? 8 this
9 or 9, like 9. Maybe 8 or 9.
9 games.
And then Wemby didn't play yesterday, so it's another lost day of not playing together.
Come on, man.
I get it. I know he was not very good. He turned the ball over. He was unsure. He didn't score any. He couldn't make any shots. And I understand why Mitch probably drew the play call for him because they need to get him going.
9 games, damn.
Yeah, they need to get De'Aaron Fox going. They do, and that's why Mitch probably decided to draw the play.
But remember the Pelicans game? We loved them.
So it's funny. So they call timeout. Spurs had 6 seconds to come up with something, and I told I live with girls, so my daughter was over. I told the girls, this is where. This is a big moment for Mitch because this is where Pop had the absolute utmost trust of the fan base where we need a game-winning play here. Pop is going to come up with the perfect play call right now. Now, the guy has to make the shot, but Pop's going to call the perfect play call.
There's plenty of times Tim was on that floor and they ran a play for Tony from Manu. I've seen him run a play for Danny Green and win in time.
But it was always an easy shot. It was a backdoor layup. Because
Fox
they used him as a decoy.
That's Fox's wheelhouse.
I get it. I know, and
that's a good shot. I live with that all day.
Going, they gave it. They let him go coast to coast. Wemby never even sniffed the ball. It was Fox's game to win or lose, and he missed the shot. And I'm fine with that. I get it, and I'm not mad at Mitch. It's probably on purpose because they want to get Fox a game-winning shot or 2 here and there. It's frustrating on a night in which Victor Wembanyama, You got that kid standing there who is 8 inches taller than everybody, who we've already seen basically tiptoe dunk over Draymond Green earlier in the game so easily. It'd be nice. Probably should have lobbed the ball to him, but I get it. And Mitch missed the shot. Had Mitch made the shot, we'd have been on here talking about how this was Fox's coming out game, and now we can get rolling. But I was frustrated, and I know it's early, but they played. How many superstars have they played? They played Steph twice, Luka. Have they played any other like super duper stars?
No.
Like top 10 guys in the league?
No.
So they're 0-3 against teams that have a top 10 player in the NBA. That's concerning. And it's a reminder that they're not that just yet.
And I'm also, I guess the piggyback as far as concerning, sometimes the offense, I don't like, I'm somewhere between like, you can't force things to Wemby, but then I'm also, somewhere between like, Wemby needs the ball. It's been a while. You know what I mean? Like, I think sometimes they do try to get it to him almost too much, but at the same time, it's like, sometimes I'm like, okay, well, now you're doing too much. I think they got to find that happy medium.
You got to have some balance, but Fox wasn't playing well.
He wasn't. But Mitch drew it up for him. It looked like,
the
didn't
Warriors, he? Yeah. And look, credit Draymond Green. Wemby still had 18 and 10 or whatever, but Draymond frustrated him. That's why we got Wemby screaming in his face. Draymond is a bitch, but he's paid to be one, right? He just takes it overboard all the time, and he constantly runs his mouth.
Oh, he's bitching to the refs. It's annoying.
Can you imagine playing with him, sitting on the bench next to him? You would think he would lose his effing voice at some point.
Yeah, it's annoying.
God.
I don't know how Steph does it.
I don't know how Steph does it either.
But that gosh damn Wardell, man.
Steph's
Fouls
just,
up 46 or 49.
He puts up with it because he's a different human being. He's 37. Watching, it is such a joy to watch him play basketball.
Because when you just watch him
Unless
and just follow him,
he's
he's constantly
team.
moving. He has to be in the best shape of anyone in the league.
No question. It's so frustrating to play him because it's so fun to watch him play. But when your team's playing his ass, you do everything right. You make shots, you defend, your rotation, you play good D, you run. You didn't do it. There's nothing you can do.
But pray he misses.
You go on a 6-point run. Oh, cool. We got momentum. And within 20 seconds, crack, crack, crack. He's just made 2 35-foot bombs. He doesn't even have a good shooting form. He just flicks the ball. Yeah. He's like fucking Tiger Woods. He's like, he has a deal with Satan where everything he does goes in.
And I was like, hey, Wemby, the American in me. I was like, you got a taste of that last summer.
He put all of France to bed.
Yeah,
remember
Wemby,
the shot?
Wemby knows. Wemby,
you
got a
good
Wemby
taste of that.
He made Wemby cry.
Yeah,
now,
Wemby was crying.
When we're wearing black and silver and gold and blue, it's different. I'm rocking with Wemby, but Wemby knows about those flurries from Curry.
I don't consider Houston a team with an elite superstar.
They don't have a megastar. They don't have a top 10 player on that team.
No, KD's
is
not
top 10, not right now.
No. They need to beat Denver. They need to beat the Lakers. They need to beat the Warriors. They need to beat the Bucks. They're 0-3 against teams with a top 10 guy. And that guy, and in those 3 games, when that guy he outweighed everything the Spurs had. Because the Spurs, I think, are deeper than the Lakers. They're deeper than the Warriors. But that freaking Luka and freaking Steph, man.
And from what I'm seeing from Mobile Homa, City Thunder, it don't really matter.
Well, we can. I
still want us to do good. No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm just saying.
The Thunder were going to win the championship. Right? Okay, let's get that out now.
Who's beat? But yeah, we still want to get to the playoffs and make a run and make strides and get toward the Oklahoma City train.
It's about the Spurs and progress.
I think Shea sat out 8 of 14 fourth quarters this season.
Has Jalen Williams played at all?
No.
I don't think he's played yet. And they're 20-1, 18-2,
whatever. Anyway, but no, it sucks losing 2 in a row to that team because that's not a good team.
Right.
That is not a very good basketball team.
Right.
They got Steph Curry and everybody else just figure it out. Then freaking Gary Payton Jr. can't hit the side of a barn, hits 2 huge threes. He can't even shoot. Like Reggie Miller always says, and I don't even like Reggie, but the one thing Reggie says that I agree with sometimes is sometimes you're open for a reason. And Gary Payton Jr. was open because he probably shoots, I don't know, look it up, 29, 30% from three.
Yeah.
And then he hits 2 of them in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Sorry, bastard.
Sorry, bastard. Toro Local says at least the halftime show had mariachis.
Did they?
Yeah. Well, they'll have a junior high choir next game.
Right.
At least they rolled out a decent halftime show that night. By the way, that court we use, our alternative court for the cup games, is badass. I know we've already said this. A lot of the other teams around the league, their courts look like Dookie. Like an acid trip. You see what the Rockets have?
I don't like it.
It's terrible.
I don't like it.
It's like a river of blood. It's gross.
My brother's a mariachi. Nice, Paul.
The Nuggets court looks like on a boarded.
Ours was bad last year. We got it right this year.
It looks like amniotic fluid. It looks terrible. Our court looks kick ass.
So are we out of the cup?
No, we're like
a round robin. We're in a round robin bookies. Okay, whatever.
It's like are we? Whatever. I don't know. I just know they can't. They cannot. I'm glad Steph's come here twice now. Get out of my city. Won't have to worry about him again.
Well, we got to go there.
I know, but I don't have to see him come in here and do pop-ups at stores and spend 3 days. Just get out of my city. I love watching you.
Our whole group is 1-1, so we're all right, Mike.
It's a big tie for first.
Yeah, Nuggets, Rockets, Spurs, Blazers. We're all 1-1, so we're good.
Yeah, point differential is a tiebreaker.
You think Joker is excited about the NBA Cup?
No. I don't even think he knows. I think Joker comes in the locker room and goes to Jamal and says, "Why is the court like that?"
Probably so. Why the court so ugly?
And Murray's like, "What do you mean? Like, that's not the court we usually play on." And Murray's like, "Yeah, bro, it's the in-season tournament." There's an in-season tournament?
What is this?
Yeah. He doesn't know.
Games? Oh, man.
He has no idea. And he ain't going to know until they're flying to Vegas. He's like, why are we going to Vegas? There's no team in Vegas.
Yeah.
That's where they play the final.
Right. Oh, Vegas. I don't want Las Vegas. No, I have more things to do. Yeah.
Joker has no idea there's an in-season tournament.
You think he knows, like, game start times?
No.
Like tip-off, they have to tell him every day what time the game is?
Joker definitely has someone that lets him know what time to get to the arena.
Yeah, like when they have an early Sunday game, so he doesn't forget.
There's a guy. The Nuggets have a guy to remind Joker what time games start.
Yeah, there's no question about that. God almighty. So what did y'all think about the Wemby and the Draymond dust-up?
I thought it was I'm hard on Spurs fans. I hate that we celebrate that. Like, okay, he dunked on Draymond. We lost. That used to be what we cared about. But that's how far removed we are from titles, that Wemby dunking and Draymond and screaming in his face, we're okay with the loss. Like, we used to, I thought we didn't scream in people's faces and we didn't beat our chest and that wasn't us. We only cared about wins and losses, and we didn't care about a dunk off the backboard. We didn't celebrate that shit. But we're so far removed from winning that we're celebrating people screaming in faces and getting a dunk on someone 8 inches shorter than you. I know it's because it's Draymond and he's a dickhead. Of course. That's a part of it. But we used to be like, okay, yeah, Amari Stoudemire had 40. Who won? Right. We did.
Right.
Amari Stoudemire dunked on Tim Duncan and screamed at the camera, and ESPN showed it 8 times. And as Spurs fans, we would be like, but we won.
Right.
Now we're like, you see Wemby dunk on Draymond? No, I didn't. I saw that we lost.
Yeah. Well, okay. And
but it has to do with who it is.
You're talking to me because I was hyped. And I'm also the same guy that used to bitch about ESPN. Last night, San Antonio, the Spurs played the Suns.
Right.
Here's Amari Stoudemire dunking. Here's Steve Nash hitting a 3. And, oh, by the way, the Spurs won by 17. Anyway, next game. Get the fuck out of here. We won the goddamn game.
Dude, that
used to piss me off so bad.
Wemby's viral as fuck because of that.
I know.
But, again, it has to do with who he dunked on.
Okay, and it wasn't your average dunk.
It was an and one off the pass.
And it was off the side of he almost missed the backboard.
Yeah.
He threw it to where, because he's so long.
Yeah.
When Wemby dunks himself to himself, he has to throw the ball to the far right side of the glass because his arms are so long. That ball almost missed the backboard. It hit the border of the backboard, and he gets it. brings it back over. And then it would have been funny had they fought. Now, Draymond would annihilate Wemby in a fight, but you saw you saw Sohan come over and get in the middle of it and get Wemby out of there. By the way, that's a kid I wouldn't want to fuck with. Jeremy Sohan.
He looks like he knows martial arts. I think he might be a black belt.
That son of a bitch would clear a bar in a second. I would not want to fight. I'd love to see Sohan fight Draymond.
Yeah.
That'd be a good fight. All right, so it is what it is. The Spurs are 9-4. They move on. It's a hell of a lot better than what they've been for years. And
Dude, when's the last time we were 9-4? I'll take it. I'm not down on this team at all.
I'm excited. No, I'm not down at all either.
It's good. I'm gonna keep my eye on this superstar thing. Not many you play though.
It's not many you play. Yeah. But so far we're 0-3 against these mega superstars, and we'll see how.
The Phoenix game was the only one that was like, what the hell is this? When they beat the shit out of the Spurs from start to finish.
Yeah, that was just a no-show by San Antonio is what that was. Jay Ribaldo, he will show up for you every single time. Thorough, efficient. The team at Ribaldo Realty Group, that is the official real estate company in the building. If you are in the market for housing, whether it's buying or listing one, maybe here getting toward the end of the year, you've been thinking, all right, we're going to finally list our house here at the beginning of the year. The most important thing you can have is that superstar. The Warriors got good players, but if they ain't got that guy at the head of the snake, they ain't getting it done. And that's the same bit when it comes to real estate. If your agent's not the right one, it don't matter anybody else involved in your scene. It's not going to go well. Jay Ribaldo, 210-887-1081 or Ribaldo.com. Ribaldo.com. Just that Jay Ribaldo. All right, so the Aggies kicked at 11, and so I had my phone was. Hopefully they're not listening. I had to put buddies on. I had to silence their notifications.
Who, Aggies?
Yeah, because it was I pissed off over the first half.
I stopped watching. I was like, look, I know the Aggies are going to make a run, but 30-3, I was like, I didn't see a 28-0 run coming. And then you text me.
I was not
like,
shocked.
the Aggies about to come back. And I was like, oh, shit, I got to tune back in.
Yeah. When they scored their second tutty in the third quarter.
You're like, they're about to win.
When they got all in a big circle on the sideline with Marcel Reed in the middle of it.
Yeah.
I thought, South Carolina is so terrible.
1-6.
Shane Beamer, their Nepo baby head coach, is so terrible. A&M is so much better than South Kakalaki. Now that the Aggies are pissed, I'll bet they run away with this game. Now, they only wind up winning by the 1, but that was the first time I've ever seen a 31-30 ass thrashing, because the second half was
how the game should have went.
That was A&M played the best football in the country in the third and fourth quarter, and so this is what the Aggies are saying today. That was a game that if we win the Natty, we'll look back on that second half against South Carolina to get it. Yeah. That's what got us popping.
Two things. One, on the Nepo baby, after the first quarter, they do the stupid sideline interview. Nepo boy says, "We're not surprised. We beat this team by 24 points last year. Did you see that?"
Yeah.
And then, the second thing is, I think this was the best thing that could have happened to the Aggies. This was a great thing. Now Elko can let them know, who got an extension right before the game, which is always weird, right?
Weird.
Now Elko has something he can go off of. Like, hey, now do y'all realize why I tell you on Tuesday, get your treatment, get to practice, practice with a purpose. This is what, this was a great thing for the Aggies.
Absolutely.
A great thing. Now, of course, they got who? Samford.
They basically a scrimmage, and then they get Texas.
Yeah, then they get Texas. So, no, man. Sometimes it's just your year. They're not supposed to win that game down 30-3.
No.
Because, again, if South Carolina can muster a field goal, sustain a drive, anything, if they could have a pulse in the second half, Aggies lose that game. But there you have it, man. The Gig'em boys look for real.
Yeah, man, they do. And on the other side of that pancake, Friday, I think if you went and pulled the tape, you would hear me say, I don't think Texas beats Georgia, but I have no idea, because I never have any idea what's going to run out of the tunnel for UT?
Yeah.
Is this going to be the team that runs Oklahoma off the field? Is this going to be the team that hangs 35 on Vanderbilt? Or is this going to be the team that almost loses to UTEP? Is this going to be the team that has to go to fucking overtime to get a miracle over Kentucky? And what it was a big dose of reality that the Georgia Bulldogs delivered. The Texas Longhorns have no business being the 10th team in the country. That I did say all week.
You did say that.
And so now we can put that shit to bed. So when the rankings come out tomorrow, I wouldn't have Texas nowhere. I wouldn't have them in my top 25. Texas is a mid-level team full of future NFL talented players with a head coach that has lost his way this season. Texas sucks based on their not only their expectations. Well, they're not UTSA.
What about Georgia, Florida, Ohio State? That's only one bad loss.
Yeah, but you were the number one team in America, I was told in the summer. Yeah. You had the Heisman Trophy winning front runner. This turns out this was just another one of these years where UT football gets overhyped by the media because these people are mid. That's what the kids say. They're mid.
Yeah, they're mid.
They're mid as we get ready to play. We get ready to play our Xbox. These guys are mid.
I didn't know.
This team's not good.
I'm mad at Buki because Buki's the gambling guy. Buki's first of all, we both picked Georgia to win and cover, but Buki's supposed to let me know that going into that game at home versus top 10 teams, Georgia's 7-0. I never got that stat. So that's your fault, Buki.
Well, I also bet on Texas. So that's
yeah. See, now I'm glad you didn't say shit. And then number two, Mike, I think the order of how this thing goes, I think Sark is safe as the head coach. I think they make him give up play calling. The other thing you and I talked about via text during Saturday night, not only is this the worst running game I've ever seen UT have, this is the worst crop of wide receivers that I've ever seen them have. I'm talking about, are they ever open?
Nope.
Are there ever any separation?
Nope. Their best guy is Ryan Wingo, and he's just pretty good.
It's bad.
Everybody else is trash.
I don't think Texas sucks, Mike, but they're not very good. I think they're average. I wouldn't say this. Yeah, they're mid. Yeah, there you go. They're mid.
And how funny is it now we've now gotten to the point in the season after everything and all of the words we have said about Arch Manning where he is the least of their problems right now.
You didn't think he was that bad?
I thought he was fine. I thought Arch was fine. He has nobody to throw to. They are never open. He has no running backs. They have the worst run game, not just in the SEC, one of the worst run games in the country. Their offensive line are pussies. Their head coach is arrogant, and it's
what is it about Sark that you down on?
Your team should be better.
Yeah,
these are highly talented players.
Yeah,
these are very talented players, and I never know what I'm going to get out of them every week. They are not developing. Their running backs are worse than they've ever been this season. They're worse than they were a month ago. The team, the franchise, has taken steps back here on offense, and hell, the defense has taken steps back. When Georgia decided to put that, and when that's SEC football, it's like a boxing match. The first 6 rounds are what's this guy got? Let me try my jab.
Yeah.
See if he's gonna see what can I connect with here. All right, that's SEC football. And then in winning time, that's when you attack. And when Georgia attacked with that country quarterback that will never start in the NFL, no. I have a lot of respect for Gunnar Stockton. He ain't no NFL player. But when Georgia decided to score, they did at will, and the Texas defense couldn't do anything about it. When every unit's mediocre, I got to look to the sideline. And that's Steve Sarkisian.
And they lost a lot of pros.
I'm not firing him.
No, I'm not firing him either.
He's having a terrible season.
We also underestimated the transition period of them losing that many pros last year.
You said it all summer. You worried about the wide receivers, and I did not, only because they were replacing a bunch of 5-stars with a bunch of 5-stars, and they had the mighty Arch Manning.
Right.
The thing you've said the most, the thing you've been the most right on this year, and you've been right on a lot of stuff. It is the worry for the Texas wide receiver core.
It's bad.
It's as bad as it's been since the mid-'90s when they were
I don't know
running
what
Peter
this is.
Gardner out there at quarterback. It's terrible. It's bad.
Yeah, it's awful.
They're skill players, and the tight ends too are dropping passes, which is ridiculous.
And Arch chose UT for Sark because again, the other team that he was going to play for was kicking his ass on Saturday night.
Yeah,
and he was like, "Yeah, I can probably go win a natty or two with Georgia, but Sark's going to get me ready for the pros."
Right.
How's that working out? And I'm not saying he should go to Georgia. I'm not doing the hindsight 2020, but how is it working out? Is Sark developing you to get ready for Sundays?
Arch Manning went from the consensus number 1 overall pick in next year's NFL
so he got to
draft
come back to school.
to now you need to come back.
He got to come back to school, which is Granddaddy was right.
Yeah.
Granddaddy knew something we didn't know.
He's
And I
pissed to drop.
I got to say,
hyping him.
Arch, Granddaddy, I take my punch back. I punched you 3 months ago when you said, Arch is coming back. I was like, hey, man, he's a grown man. He can speak for himself. Mm-hmm. Granddaddy knew something we didn't know.
Yeah.
Got to leave them boomers alone.
MJ Hoagie's in the building.
What'd he
Every single NIL dollar out of UT needs to go to offensive and defensive linemen in the portal. You know, you mentioned the portal. Look what people give Tech so much shit about the money they have. When Texas spends just as much and A&M spends more, the Red Raiders get all this shit for y'all got bailed out by money. Okay,
that's where that's the game we're playing.
Here's the difference between the Texas. This is the Texas Tech coaches this year. They have taken. It's one thing to have money. How do you spend your money? And then what do you do when you get these kids on campus? Are you developing them? Are you taking advantage of Texas? Looks like we'll just buy a bunch of talented players and just send them out there and go win. Texas Tech's coaching these fuckers up. The Texas Tech defense is the best defense in America. Yes, it's money bought, but it's also coach developed. You got to coach up the talent. Freaking matters. If we're all on the pay, if we're all getting paid the same amount, it's the elite college football. Everybody's getting paid. Now it turns into coaching. And Texas sucks. They're mediocre.
Keep in mind, we ran Mac out at the end because Mac kept getting top 3 recruiting classes, even at the end. But the thing was, when we ran him out was, well, he's no longer coaching them up. And I think that's what we're seeing this year with Sark.
I'm not kidding you. And all you're going to say is, Taylor being Taylor. I got Texas as the 4th-ranked team in the state right now.
Behind?
A&M.
Obviously, Tech.
Texas Tech. North Texas. I don't know that Texas could beat the Mean Green right now. They're 9-1. They're hanging 50 a week on people.
Damn, he got UT. Y'all really
Texas
falling.
Is playing. I don't know that the Longhorns would beat the Mean Green of Denton, Texas right now.
They might not.
UNT's 22 in the country in the AP last night. Is Texas even in the AP top 25? I know that the poll that matters is the committee poll. Texas has no being. I don't know what the committee's going to do about this. And I know that they lost to Georgia on the road, but that's how bad they look doing it.
Yeah.
Texas has no business being in the top 25 of the new college football committee.
Would you I was talking with a couple buddies on Saturday night after UT lost. Oh, after Georgia won. Let's put it in those terms. Mm-hmm. Because the Aggies, we're talking CFP, because the Aggies barely got out at home versus a 1-6 team. And even though we know they were overrated, Georgia beat the number 10 team in the country, and they have one loss. Would you allow Georgia to jump the Aggies in the CFP?
Explain that to me again. I got to think about that some more.
Georgia beats the number 10 team in the country. The Aggies barely beat South Carolina at home.
Yep.
Would you have the Bulldogs, with one loss, jump the Aggies in the CFP?
No, I would not.
Me neither.
I would. No.
Me neither.
Now Alabama's overrated, and I got proven. I got proven outright on that.
They got beat.
For me right
now,
great
win. Well, it would have been a great win for Texas.
The Mike Taylor national poll is Ohio State 1,
Aggies 2,
A&M 2,
Georgia 3,
Georgia 3, Tech 4.
Damn. So you don't even have Indiana. So Indiana's 5.
I got Indiana 5. I hate Indiana. I can't wait for them to lose again.
So even though Tech 1 loss, Georgia 1 loss, you got them ahead of Indiana.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Who's Indiana played that's worth us talking about?
No one. They damn near lost to Penn State, who had lost 6 games in a row. People want to give A&M shit for their schedule, yet Indiana, they also had that. I hope Ohio State beats their ass by 50 when they play.
Who's Indiana played? I'm trying to see. Oh, they beat Oregon, right?
Yeah,
Oregon. That's their only.
Yeah,
that's
they
their
won
only.
at Oregon.
That's the only good win on.
But
their
no one
schedule.
considers Oregon to be a national championship contender either.
No,
they're top 10, but they're not. They're not. There's 3 teams right now that I think are the top 4 right now could win the Natty.
Yeah,
I think Texas Tech can win the national championship if things go right, if things bounce right. And I know A&M's schedule, they catch shit for it. Well, we're going to find out the next month what that's about when the playoffs get here. But A&M was so good in the second half of that game, I wouldn't punish them.
in true Aggie fashion, though.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be shocked if they lost to Texas.
Well, again,
it's
a rivalry game.
It's in Austin.
And you never, and by the way, if Texas beats A&M, then everything I've said today about Sark is double right. Your ass should have been better than you've been.
That's fair.
If they haul off and beat A&M, we're going to have a year in which Texas beat Oklahoma and A&M in the same season, and they lose 3 games, and they're not in the postseason.
That
means the coaching
Sark.
staff fucked up. You got a talented team, but you can't manage it. We don't ever know what's coming out of the tunnel. Right. We don't know what's going to take the field from series to series with Texas. That's on the staff. It's been a bad year for the coaches at Texas. I'm not saying you fire Sark. I could be talked into your theory that Sark might need to relinquish play calling.
Maybe he's I don't know.
They're not going to force him. He'll have to do it.
Again, I don't know what to make of it. I guess that team the last 2 years, I guess that team was just uber talented. Because again, this is a coach that's been in the Final Four 2 years in a row.
I know.
So I'm like,
Sark's a good coach. I'm not saying he's shit, but he's not had a good handle on this roster.
No,
his staff hasn't. You mentioned Arch. What's he thinking sitting there watching Gunner Stockton?
He was again that
his ass.
He probably should have went to Georgia. But he felt like Sark and the family felt like Sark would get him ready for Sundays.
Okay, well that's on Arch because Kirby Smart is the best coach in the country, and there ain't a close second.
How about the elephant balls onside kick?
He's the best there is, and he's got the biggest ball. When you're that good and that talented and that confident, and your team's that prepared, you can do shit like
Those
that.
are elephant balls.
Yeah, I know. He's the best. He's the best.
Yeah.
All right, it is In the Building. You can watch all of our shows on Love You Hard TV, including In the Building, In Motion. We've got the Baseline Bums.
What up, Baseline?
We've got whatever Bouquet decides to put on our channel on a weekly basis. What have you aired on our channel this past week or so?
Nothing.
Why not?
No particular reason. I don't know. I don't know if I'm allowed to all the time. So.
I mean, I say yes.
Yeah. You don't have to ask.
I mean, I don't want to see, Mexican shows on the border with women and animals, but anything short of that, anything that won't get our license taken away by YouTube, go for it.
Go for it, dude.
I don't care.
We got a channel, content.
Yeah, exactly. Content's king, playa. Put it on there. All right. Show presented in part by Slackers. Had a beer last night at the Slackers on 281 in Thousand Oaks. That's my stop. I go there once every 2 weeks.
Meet up with your buddy.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to everybody over at Slackers on 281 in Thousand Oaks, although you will find me in the one on Rector, too, on occasion, behind North Star Mall. And then when we have had events at all of them, we need to have something over at the St. Mary's location. It's been a while.
We should.
We haven't done much over there.
We haven't done the St. Mary's anything.
Yeah, man. We
went over there once. It was a UT game, actually.
I've stopped in there a couple times to have a beer just to check it out.
Yeah, the last year we went over there for a UT game. I don't remember which game it was.
Oh, yeah, we did. I think it's Arkansas.
No, I think it was Red River.
Oh, was it Oklahoma?
Yeah, it was Red River.
Well, nonetheless.
Anyway.
We need to get back over to St. Mary's. So you got the one on Med Center, too. We haven't been over there in a while either.
Right.
I haven't been over there since the crawfish boil. The one Med Center. Right. Slackers, man. Something for everybody. A little bit of something. Sports, drinks, and games.
Something every night at Slackers.
Games, something every single night at all 5 locations. It is Slackers Bar and Grill, the official Slackers bar of our show.
Slacking, baby. If you ain't slacking, you're lacking.
All right, how about a little production value here, Bouquet, as we slip into a little...
Let me see what he's going to play.
NFL Gumbo. And I see where in the headline today it says, Chiefs on the ropes. You know, I went and got that taco this morning, and they always got Screaming A up there. And I walk in there, and, of course, they always, every fucking day we have to talk about everybody's legacy every day. is the Chiefs' reign over?
Yeah.
No, it's not over until if the playoffs are going.
Go ahead.
If the playoffs are
Pull up the
going and the Chiefs are not in it, yes, then the reign in the AFC's over.
But if
as long as Patrick Mahomes is alive and the playoffs have not started, the Chiefs' reign is not over. That being said, they're not winning the division. They're going to have to take the long way back to the Super Bowl because Sean fucking Payton is in Denver, Colorado. After the Broncos take a 3.5 game lead on them in the division?
Yeah, man. Broncos are now
9-2.
Broncos are 9-2. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 teams with the same or better record than the Chiefs' kingdom. But yo, soon as that field goal went through, I get the text from Mike. Sean fucking Payton.
Yeah.
And keep this in mind with the Broncos. Bo Nix is okay. You see what I'm saying? I'm giving Sean props.
Yeah.
Imagine if he had a I'm not saying he's not a real quarterback. Actually, if he had a above average quarterback. Bo Nix is an average quarterback that Sean Payton will dog cuss his ass out if he just doesn't, hey, live to see another day, don't turn the ball over, get us in and out the huddle, matriculate the ball up the field. He just asked Bo just to be an average quarterback. You saw what he did with Drew Brees. Broncos are impressive.
Bo Nix is a pretty good quarterback, like you said.
You got him a little, pretty good.
I
think he's gonna get better each year under Sean. Actually,
I'm not sure where I'd put him. Like if I were to rank all the QBs right now,
15,
maybe. But when you have elite coaching and elite defense, and you do the job when no one's asking you to be Roger Staubach. All of a sudden, you wake up after 6, 7, 8, 9 games, and you're actually pretty good. Bo Nix is pretty good.
Pretty good.
He has taken advantage of his scenario, his franchise. You and I always talk about it. So much has to do with simply who drafts you.
That part.
If Bo Nix had been drafted by the Browns, would he even be in football?
No.
I'm not sure. He has been developed in Denver. I don't know where his ceiling is, but I'm a big believer in intangibles. That kid's a winner. He's a winner.
He's a football player for sure.
He's a football player, as Bill Parcells used to call people.
What else you got from yesterday?
Before we move on from my Broncos.
Yeah.
Vance Joseph is one of the 5 best defensive coordinators in football, and credit Sean for hiring Vance Joseph to coach his defense.
Yeah.
Probably won't have him at the end of the year because he'll be coaching somewhere else. When you got these elite coordinators that are probably going to be good head coaches, you just hope you keep them as long as you can.
And shout out to Van for swallowing the pride. Like, hey, Broncos, I know y'all fired me as a head coach, but I'll come back as a D coordinator.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, hey, man, I'm trying to work.
Yeah, he wanted to work with Sean.
Yeah.
And I don't mean he can't. He might still be a good head coach. We'll see. But damn, him on defense with Sean on offense.
It's a problem.
You wake up and you're 9-2, and the Chiefs are going to have to go to the wild card if they make the playoffs, which they would not if they were to begin today. Coaching matters. Ask the Chicago Bears about coaching now. Another guy that I like to remind everybody on.
Who, Caleb?
What has changed between last year and this year?
Ben Johnson.
Ben Johnson. That's it. And the staff he brought in. Meanwhile, in Detroit, Dan Campbell had to take play calling over already. Didn't know his ass from a hole in the wall on offense last night against a very good Eagles defense. Don't get me wrong, and the Lions are still good, but man, they missed Ben Johnson. The Chicago Bears are now 7-3 after they win at the buzzer last night.
Shouldn't have been that close. That's the other problem.
Matt Eberflus's teams don't win no close games.
No, good point.
But I agree.
Because week 1, you're up double digits on the Vikings. They come back and win. Then you almost let the same thing happen yesterday. I mean, again, they pulled it out.
Where'd the music go?
Yeah, where'd the music go? Music left. But as a fan, I still feel like it's fool's gold. But 7-3. You are what your record is.
Don't you look at the Bears kind of like the Spurs, though?
We're just
trying to make
progress.
Make the playoffs. Shit.
Yes.
Everything is gravy.
You're right.
They're not a championship contender. But you take that Chicago.
They're leading the division, which I never thought I'd say.
So they're 7-3.
Yeah.
Ahead of the Packers in the division.
Packers are 6-3-1 because of the fighting Cowboys.
Swap franchises.
Okay.
Take everybody on Chicago right now and put them in Dallas. Take everybody on the Cowboys and put them in Chicago. What is the Bears' record if they're the Dallas Bears? They're 3-7, not 7-3.
Right. Oh, yeah. And
culture, coaching.
And Dak in Chicago with Ben Johnson is probably 8-2.
Culture and coaching. And I've never once wavered in my belief in Caleb Williams. I still think he can. I think he's going to be a really, really, really good player in the future, if not now.
Yeah.
He's learned a lot this year. You know, he's got tough. We called him out for being a pussy, you know, and I have too. I've wondered about that.
California kid. California changed him.
Yeah. You can't play for Ben Johnson. Either A, you're going to want to kill him and you're going to demand a trade, or you're going to get good. Ben Johnson reminds me of Bill Parcells in the approach. It's old school, but if you're a young kid and you're not yet thought, if you can just fight through it and try to and see if this guy's got the best interest in your career in his heart, and you trust him, he'll make you a damn good player.
And you know, with Ben Johnson, he did it with Montgomery and Gibbs. You know, Detroit ran the ball.
Yeah, man. And
Chicago has the number 2 rushing offense in the league. Ben Johnson runs the ball. You got DeAndre Swift looking like Emmitt Smith. I'm not, of course it's not Emmitt, but you got what I'm saying.
Meanwhile, Cedar Hill zone, Shedeur Sanders finally got to play. Struggled, but hell, he ain't played competitive football in a year. He's never. That's the first time since he got drafted that he was on the field with their starters.
I heard the offense.
That's bullshit.
I heard the offensive lineman. I forget which one it was. He said, "I've heard his cadence maybe twice all year."
That's nuts.
It didn't look good.
No, I know. But they've shit on that kid's career in Cleveland. They never should have drafted him. I don't know why they still have him. He finally got to play some, and of course he struggled.
But, offensive line was shit. No running game.
But their defense is awesome. Another 4 sacks for Arlington's own Myles
Did he
Garrett.
have 4 yesterday?
Yeah, 4. But if a bear shits in the buckwheat, no one's there to hear it that the bear actually shit. Myles Garrett chose to stay in Cleveland. I don't know why.
That's his fault.
I don't know why.
A lot of that's on Myles. He was trying to hold out. Then they said, "Oh, no, we'll give you 30 a year." He said, "Okay, I'll stay."
I don't know how the hellscapes Dylan Gabriel is after he got concussed. I'm hoping he's not out of protocol. I'd like to see Shedeur get a start at least.
Have you ever liked, on the pro level, I know he won a natty, but have you ever liked a loser more than you like Jameis Winston? Is that the only loser? Because he's a loser. And he throws bad interceptions.
At life or in football? In football?
No, football.
Oh, okay.
Football. I'm talking football. Jameis is awesome. I love Jameis, but I'm just like, why do I continue to root for Jameis Winston? All he does is throw interceptions at the worst times possible. He threw 34 picks for the Buccaneers on his last year, 34, 36. And then yesterday, he ends the game with the interception, but I can't do nothing but look at him and smile.
Freaking likable because he's a funnier Tim Tebow. I just like him. By the way, he's going to make $100 million in broadcasting.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. Yeah. He's counting down the days till he takes over for Romo. He's going to be awesome. I can't wait for him to go into media. I mean, I don't care about every game because they're not all important.
They're not all good.
Sam Darnold threw 4 interceptions for Seattle. Little wake-up call. They played a good team, and the Rams beat their ass in L.A. yesterday. Are the Rams – all right, let's go ESPN. Are the Rams now the team to beat in the NFC over the Eagles?
That's still Philly.
Still Philly. I agree. Still Philly.
But the Rams are really good.
I hope – is AJ happy? He got 11 targets yesterday. Are we posting?
Did he bitch?
Are we posting on Instagram? Are we crying on Twitch?
Did he get 11 targets?
11 fucking targets. Are you happy, dude?
I can't stand
Eagles
that.
beat the Lions last week.
I hate. This is the most I know I'm getting old because this is the most I've ever hated on a wide receivers. Well, I'm getting old, man. I'm getting old.
When you're 8-2 and you're in first place, and we get a report, by the way, yesterday morning in the Philadelphia Inquirer, multiple Eagles players unhappy with Jalen Hurts' approach this season.
What do you mean?
Fucking 8-2. You just won the title. He's the franchise player. All y'all can fuck all the way off in Philadelphia.
Yeah, they're bitching because last week they only scored 10. Yesterday they only scored 16. But if you can win games when you only score 10 points.
It's November.
What are we bitching about?
I don't know. Because we love to overreact in this society where everybody's got a social media app on their phone. A.J. Brown's constant bullshit has made it, it's kind of opened the door for other guys to, well, maybe he's right. See, that's the kind of shit that happens.
Right.
That's how you fuck up a locker room.
And this is what they got to look at, the other side of it. That is the only team, and I ain't hyperbole, that's the only team in the NFL that can win 2 games scoring below 20.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of teams that can do that, especially, and I'm talking about playing against solid competition.
Right.
You know what I mean? It wasn't like
Right.
Detroit was in the NFC Championship game last year. Right before it, but they were in the playoffs last year.
You're 8-2 and your offense is struggling. Oh, okay. You know.
Yeah, it was Detroit and Green Bay. You don't score 20 points against those. You hold both of those teams, Detroit and Green Bay, under 10 points.
Yeah.
And y'all are bitching.
Right. You're 8-2.
That's Philly for you.
You've
They're
won
miserable.
the championship.
They're miserable people up there.
They're miserable. Even the players are miserable up there. As a Cowboy fan, boo fucking who, man?
Yeah.
You have one of the top 10 coaching staffs in the league.
Got the
you
best
are the
GM in the
reigning
league.
Super Bowl champion. You're 8-2. This is like, by the way, the Cowboy fans did this shit in the 90s too. Oh, how we're just beating the Browns by a field goal. Well, we're 11-2.
Right.
They have won the last 2 championships. I bitched about Switzer constantly, and all they did was win the Super Bowl. Asshole. I hated him.
We all did.
The Bucs are not the team to beat in the NFC. They are what they are. Ooh, their defense. I don't know if that's the Bills. The Bills are ready to take back off or not, but that was an entertaining shootout between the Bucs and Bills yesterday.
Bills had to get a win. They were desperate.
And have I mentioned that I hate the Jacksonville Jaguars?
Say it again.
I said that Friday show. I hate the Jacksonville Jaguars. 5 weeks ago, I'm like, oh, my man Sunshine, they beat the Chiefs. They look great on defense. And they look shitty for 4 weeks in a row. And I'm like, I'm not talking about the Jaguars ever again. And they go out and beat the Chargers 35-6. Fuck, I hate them. Freaking NFL. I hate the NFL. The NFL sucks. Everybody's the same.
I'll give a little reach around for my man Bryce Young. 5 foot nothing, 100 and nothing. Sweep the Falcons. I don't know if that means anything. They're the freaking Panthers are 6-5.
Yeah, the Panthers and the Jaguars are the 2 teams. That is the NFL in a nutshell. Those 2 teams, they could not represent the NFL better.
Right.
They should let those 2 play in Madrid, not the Dolphins and the Commanders. Ugh. All right. That is the best NFL bed music you've ever run on our show.
Great job, Bookie.
I like that one, in my opinion. Well, you can let it fade out. Don't have to slam on the brakes. You can let it fade out and make it sound cool. We're still working on the audio. We're going to get there. Yeah, you got to fade.
You got to get a Michael Jordan fade away.
Whoa. All right. So that's it. And then, of course, Cowboys and Raiders tonight, the Monday night game. Rudy and I and Jose, we will have Cowboys Knee Jerks presented by Price Chevy of Pleasanton. Also brought to you in part by GC Services Roofing. If you are looking for a roofer, we've got, the weather's beautiful. It's about to get cool. Maybe you thought about doing some roof stuff, but it was the summer. It's too hot, blah, blah, blah. Well, now the weather's going to get beautiful in this state for a while. I can scarcely think of a better time than to have my guys over at GC Services Roofing come out and take a look at your roof. If you decide to redo your roof, do it with GC. We've had over 25 members of our show get new roofs with GC. Have 0 complaints. You think you get 1 out of 25. Things happen. People are assholes, blah, blah, blah. 0 complaints in over 25 jobs GC's done. And if you're going to do roofing, maybe you go that extra step and you consider putting solar on top of your roof. Nothing saves a light bill like solar in Texas, because it'll get hot before you know it. Solar. Our solar company is Olympus Solar. They work in cahoots with GC Services Roofing. They work together a lot. And Olympus Solar, that's the official solar company. Not just solar is on roof. People are now, we've been talking about this, people now more and more are putting solar panels in their yards.
Yeah, I saw that.
You don't have to be on the roof. Maybe mama don't want a solar panel on the roof, whatever. But you'll get your little solar garden. They do that too. Commercial properties as well.
Get you a generator. It's
Absolutely.
about to get cold.
Yeah, I know. Hey, you never know. You never thought the grid would fail, did you? Till it did. Olympus also does generators. So it's Olympus ENS LLC Solar and Generators, GC Services Roofing and Construction. Okay, we have members only. 15 minutes or so.
Let's do it.
So what are we doing? Give me a tease. Don't tell them everything, but what's a good tease, Bouquet? Tease members, because Bouquet's producing members only today.
Yes, you guys are going up against each other in several challenges.
Okay.
So what do you need? You need more than 15 minutes to set up? About 15, 20?
Yeah, that'll be fine.
It's going to take me 20 minutes to learn what buttons do what.
Yeah, and I'm not telling you guys anything really buttons-wise. So you guys are going to have to go in there and learn on your own.
Oh, my God. Really? Okay, so we're going to have video games today.
Old man playing video games.
Old man plays video games. Just know this, I'm going to bitch and complain the whole time.
That's okay.
You know, I'm just letting you know going in.
He's okay with
just
that.
so you know.
Yeah, I'm a complainer. I get
Just
it.
so you know. All right, that's
Damn, Manny Ramirez ain't not a Hall of Famer.
No,
Yeah.
unfortunately
They're
not.
not going to let him in.
No.
Because of the PDs?
Yep.
Yes.
Which is horseshit. F the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I might stop talking about the Major League Baseball
No, it
Hall.
doesn't count. It's null and void. F the Hall of Fame.
F the Hall of
Baseball
Fame.
Hall of Fame. Sports never been more popular, and you're going, anyway, that's a
Anyway.
trigger for me.
Yeah, my bad.
Okay. We're done. Love everybody hard. Oh, wait, we're not done if you're a member. If you ain't a member, I don't know what to tell you. Well, I do know what to tell you. Go to our channel and click join and become a member and watch this next show for just $4.99. Love y'all hard. See you on the free show tomorrow. See you members here in about 15 minutes.